In this lesson, we will learn about y is equal to mx plus c. That's the straight line, but we will learn what m and what c are and how you can find them. So any equations that you can rearrange it into the form y is equal to mx plus c, that's a straight line. But where m is the gradient that define the sharpness of the graph, and c is the intercept that defines where that line crosses the y-axis. So we will look at two lines, y is equal to 2x plus 1 and y is equal to 2x minus 2. So if we look at 2x plus 1, if you put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. So 0 comma 1 is the coordinate, the first equation going through. That is the point, showing it here. So this point is 0, 1. If you look at the other one, y is equal to 2x minus 2, if you put x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 2. So the coordinate is 0 comma minus 2. So the line goes through 0 comma minus 2. This is the point here. So where the plus 1, the 0 comma 1, the 1 in there, 0 comma minus 2, the minus 2 in there, showing the y part. So that's where the lines crosses. Okay, so this is known as the y-intercept, and normally the intercept represented by the variable, the constant c. So in y is equal to mx plus c, how you can find m? We will look at two equations, y is equal to 2x and y is equal to 4x. The number in front of x is m, that is called gradient. So you need to make sure the y is having 1 in front of it. Yeah, you have to make sure that one. So the number in front of x is called the gradient. That tells the steepness of the graph. So the gradient is, you can calculate as change up over change right, or change in y direction over change in x direction. If the gradient is positive, then the line is going up. If it is negative, it's going down. If it is 0, then that is steep. That means x in front of x is 0, mean y is equal to something, y is equal to 3. There is no change, it's a flat line. So if the gradient is high, then it will be a high gradient. But 5 or minus 8, there will be a high gradient. So for example, y is equal to 5x minus 4, or y is equal to minus 8x plus 1. They have very high steepness. So if they have very low numbers in front of x, they will have fairly flat lines, not straight line, but not horizontal, but that will have very fairly flat lines. Okay, so the horizontal lines will have gradient of 0. So y is equal to 2, that's x is equal to 0, gradient is 0. Okay, so to work out the gradient, you have to measure the change in y and change in x. You can create some triangle and you can measure that one. So how to find the value of m? So work out, when they have given you the straight line graph, and they ask you to find the m and c of this equation, what you can do. So in order to find the gradient, you need to find the change up over change right. So to do this one, you can draw you have to pick 2 points initially. Then you can draw some lines. So if you use the point 0, 3 and 4, 7, if you create a triangle, then the change up is 4. Then the change right is 4. Then the gradient is 1. Okay, so the c is the intercepts, you already learned it. So the line going through 3, therefore c is 3. So the gradient m is 1 and the y-intercept is 3. So therefore you can write the formula as y is equal to mx plus c, that is equal to y is equal to 1x, that is gradient 1x plus 3, that is the intercept.